Out of the tomb.
Good.
Oh boy.
Never again.
Feel free. Feel free to destroy bats and spiders.
You say never again, but there will be 2 more times.
Never again for Flexgar.
Yes.
And, yeah, just a nice little secret hole in the forest containing yet another battle axe.
Yeah, do you use this one at least?
No.
Come on! Do you
We'll
hate
get
fun?
to the right axe, just... We need time!
I think you just hate fun.
We need to establish a connection! We have to go rescue the women! There's no time for axes!
Please, rescue my sister.
You'll know that there's definitely time for axes.
There are lives at stake!
The game will make you know that it's time for axes.
There will be a prompt and everything.
It is time for more secret passages and bears.
Oh, fuck.
Our first bear.
Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking bear.
Bears, not a big deal.
Bears
First
will
bear
fuck you
just
up.
defending his territory, so let's assert our own. Yeah, bear not all that intimidating. It only has 50 health.
What a bitchy bear.
Purple pants.
Good pants. Orange shirt.
Who the fuck was the guy that tore up?
Don't
Just
even bother.
Who the fuck was that guy that got tore up by that bear, Mike?
How about that one, huh? How about the other one? You pick up any of these axes?
Greetings, Wanderer. A friendly warning if you're traveling north. We have been stationed here to guard against ogre attacks. A large band of these foul creatures just laid waste to the poor village of Bryn north of here.
He says that like it's a traffic report or slightly inclement weather. Yeah, there's ogres, in case you hadn't heard, up the river here. Well, these are certainly axes, and they are certainly too heavy for us to hold right now. You know, let's just free up a bit of space. We got a lot of loot left over from the tomb.
So always drop the old axes that we're never gonna use. The 20 shields are carrying.
A couple of shields, still too heavy. More shields. Sword. Shields.
We get rid of the purple
There,
pants.
now we can carry. Let's take a look at this thing. It looks pretty large and menacing, and it's garbage.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What about the purple pants?
Let me compare here to the other axe we found there. 50 versus 220 durability.
And not even just durability, they barely do any more damage. And
Barely do any more damage, they weigh a fucking ton, and I will demonstrate the next way they are bad once we actually get into town. There is no shortage of these. Every ogre drops one of these. Every last one.
I make the joke of always using axes. You don't want to use these axes. They're bad.
If the tomb didn't teach you not to loot everything, the ogresses teach you not to loot everything.
Ah, the fuckers. Anybody listen to these orcs carrying around these shitty axes?
Ogres, thank you very much. We don't appreciate green skin racism.
They're
here.
green. Who cares?
Oh, wow.
Well, here we are at the gates of the city.
Here we are at learning things about KMC we didn't know.
This dog managed to slip through. Someone will take care of it. You know, contact animal control. Make sure to, you know, waste not, want not, clean up after this bit of the raid.
Just stealing.
Yeah.
I'm salvaging, alright?
No, we're stealing.
And battle.
All this useless crap in the inventory. You don't even know what those purple pants do.
They're pants.
They're
They're
pants.
purple.
Yeah.
Not
What do you do
magic
with
or
pants?
anything.
What do you do with pants, huh?
Thanks
I
again,
check if they're
brave
enchanted.
adventurer.
Thaddeus, were you punched in the cheek? Thaddeus, do you have problems that you want to talk about?
Was that... Did we just murder Thaddeus' wife? Was that it?
Might be.
We just intervened in a domestic dispute. So here we are. A little bit of fighting, and then mostly the village is kind of just a puzzle. A lot of it's on fire. You can... If you put out fires, you can find loot.
Very self-contained fire, and it's not trying to get anywhere.
Very well-behaved fire in the land of Nox.
Be careful, though. Fire does a lot of damage.
Fire hot.
The ogre's just ran off with my father's precious cloak. If I don't get it back, he'll be destroyed. He's supposed to arrive soon. Please help me, kind sir. I think the ogres who took it went to the docks. Would you get it back for us?
Now she says that his father will be destroyed in that, I guess that she's trying to say emotionally, but I like to think that he's a lich And that's his final victory.
Fire not, just demonstrating that.
Oh no. That's the whole reason I'm going back there.
There are those shurikens in their bedroom. Maybe their father is also a warrior. He needs that cape for street cred. Poking around the corners. A lot of nice detail on stuff getting roughed up. Like, here's what would have been a store, but this man is dead.
No.
So instead, it's just money.
Let's just blow it all up to hell. Who cares?
Just flail around, doing, it's already pretty damaged. I mean, what's a little more between friends?
The ogres have destroyed everything. Maybe we shouldn't have built so close to the ogre village.
Maybe.
Here's
That's
a man
good
who's
idea.
willing to look at things objectively.
He throws shurikens.
Excellent.
My whole God. Oh, God.
You poor pathetic sack of shit. My whole.
Seems to be such a nice neighborhood. Till the
Don't
ogre.
sell
Do you
the
accept
pants.
payment in iron round shields? I have a lot of iron round shields.
Don't sell the pants. You're necessary.
Those are too stylish to be allowed to slip from weapons.
Good. Good.
Instead, let's just clear out all this surplus iron.
Oh man, it'd be nice if these items stacked or something.
Oh, yes.
An easy way to sell them very quickly.
Hey, these robes belong to the Keeper of Souls.
How much did we get for them?
So yeah, these axes here, worth like $600 each. They're pretty good loot to process through a place.
Or to, use, because they're good.
My
We'll
God.
get to that. It's just not the axe for us.
I think you're just far too picky when it comes to axes.
I think this is the rest of the video. We're just gonna sell items forever.
What?
Even,
Oh.
Nah, we don't need fire mace, we have fire sword.
I was confused for a second there.
Just contemplating it. There's decisions to make.
There's,
Get rid of medicinal pants.
Oh,
They're kind of
but-
obsolete.
Medicinal pants, no.
Leather armbands.
good. You don't
Keep the
sell
sneakers
them.
around, and we're technically still wearing our. Let's get a book on ogres. Let's learn. Know our enemy.
Let's learn about the enemy.
Get some ogre-related literature.
It's good to see that you won't pass away the Dog A Memorial Mace.
Nope, it's staying with us. It's close to our heart, and the hearts of every enemy who we know we bash the torsos open of.
All of the children.
Dog would have wanted it that way.
All
Dog
of the
loves
children
torsos.
and many skeletons. Dog loves to fuck up skeletons and their kids.
I can carry all of these things that I want. You can't hold me back, game.
Fire, even small fire, is very hot.
Stop
Do not
running into
underestimate
it.
tiny fire.
Don't run into all that fire.
Just a little bit of spring cleaning.
You're not going to find anybody around here with better prices.
Well, no, everyone else is dead, except the barkeep, and he doesn't sell most of this. There's an interesting blend, chain equipment we could pick up. Light enchantment, probably one of the most useless enchantments you can find. It just makes the little glow around you slightly larger. Here is our axe. That is
yes.
lightning and vampirism. That is
Whoa.
our axe.
Nice.
A mighty fine choice there.
It will make a fine addition to our arsenal. Also, of course, take the time to, redo all the surfaces on the memorial mace. And read our book on ogresses.
Who'd have thunk? Ugly.
Let's get this
fat,
fucker out here.
Wheeled axes. I never would have thought.
So, for educational purposes, just gonna grab one of these. We're going to get thoroughly acquainted with these. I wanna
You're
properly
not going to find anybody
make sure
around
people
here with
understand
better
the
prices.
true extent of $50.
They are absolutely worthless.
They are worth less than 1/10 of a proper axe.
Mm-hmm.
And way more than most other things.
On top of that, they take 2 hands, and they're slower to swing and take out...
Slow, two-handed. Just to make sure I fully hammer this in, I'm going to use this one until it shatters. Just to hammer home how quickly you go through 50 durability. Also, its hitbox is really finicky. Any other weapon would have broken that barrel by now.
Man, you really hate these axes.
These axes are garbage.
This axe. This axe.
The axe that we just picked up is great.
It costs like over 4,000 gold. It better be great.
We get a chance to experience. Like with the regeneration, the vampirism isn't a huge amount of health it gives you back, but it's enough that you notice over time. It helps keep you going. We'll get to see it right after we're done smashing this against things until it collapses into dust.
It's noticeable when you're not just shoving health potions down your throat.
Everything.
That didn't sound very genuine to me. I think this man is on the verge of insurance fraud. Just, oh no, everything's gone because of the ogres! Pour gasoline on your house. All my priceless paintings destroyed. More shurikens. It's a good thing this man died within arm's reach of the window.
Very convenient.
Nice little shield.
Just some more fancy iron rod shield like we've been picking up the past hour.
Right, let's almost use that axe for combat.
That flimsy copper sword you just picked up, more useful than this axe.
Much more useful.
And the flimsy copper sword is the thing you literally start out with that we never use because it's for nerds and idiots.
Look, our axe is already yellow. All I've done is bust barrels with this thing, and it's gone yellow on us.
What a mighty nice cloak.
Damn fine cloak. I can see why a man would be destroyed at the thought of losing it. It's quite fabulous.
Again, though, I think he will literally be destroyed if he lost it. It is tied with his life.
He is that cloak. Play for the consider, patronize the bar, but nah, we got quest to turn in.
Oh, thank you so much. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation.
Not bad. Not bad.
A little bit of scratch for a very simple task. Nox isn't very big on side quests. It doesn't have a lot of those. It's mostly about the main progression. Just headbutt you out of the way.
Oh, now it's red.
Yep, we're redlining this thing.
To go to yellow, you have to be at half the ability, and at red, you're at a quarter. We've been using this for like, what, 10 minutes at most? It's already almost dead.
You see, after you've swung this axe a couple of times, you're gonna be fucking tired of using it. It's kind of a one-use axe. Where the fuck did this potion land? Where is it? I know it exists. I heard it. There.
Oh, there it is. Up by the trees.
That spider fears us. I respect that. It knows its place. Best one must be taught. I'll leave this poison on for a while, just to, demo. Isn't much of a deal. And the axe is disintegrating.
Nice.
We are back to our natural state of being, hunting.
That axe broke on the back of a spider. Or maybe a bat.
I think it was the bat.
But it's time.
It is time for our true axe to shine.
Bam.
Yep.
Everything
Lightning
explodes.
damage, pretty useful enchantment. If we encountered anyone with metal armor, lightning hurts them.
That's cool.
We won't be finding much of that here, but we get to use the vampirism, so it's all good.
There are a very large number of enemies in this chapter, so you might end up dealing with lots of durability loss. I think the reason why all of these drop these shitty weapons to start with is just so you always have a weapon to use.
Even if it is the worst weapon conceivable by man. Even if it is essentially a chunk of rock on a stick. Switching over to Poison Cloak for a while.
Poison Cloak, decent cloak. I prefer the mighty, the Healing Cloak's shade of green more. In fact, who cares? Ultimately, don't really matter.
New element visible here, barrels of gunpowder. Hit them, they explode. Tiny bit of damage.
You'd think it'd do more, but...
This is freshly roasted meat. Delicious.
Freshly
I do
roasted
all my
food.
cooking with gunpowder.
Something come out of that? Nope.
Somewhere, yeah, we were standing on the meat.
Oh, come on. Flexgar. Flexgar.
It was on the swamp. So yeah, just noticing which kind of shuriken got swapped out into our hands. It is, nice enough to automatically flip another stack in and run out, but when you have a wide variety, you're never sure what's going to end up. Don't want to waste a perfectly good confusion shuriken on popping barrels. That'd just be silly.
Confusion is particularly useful in the next chapter.
Can't wait.
That's what I mean. Dismembering.
Here's a male ogre. They're much tougher, and like us, they fight barehanded and bare-chested.
Oh,
They're
no,
worthy
I'm lying.
adversaries.
It's chapter after next where it's useful. But yes, male ogres just punch you. Frankly, we're not really sure whether
Looking
Flexgar
at the
is-
animation, it's really more of a hug. They just kind of manhandle you. Hey, buddy!
All of the male ogres are just massive bro dude kind of guys.
Just gonna get a quick look around the outside of the compound here. There's plenty of loot sitting there.
Plenty of bizarrely massive tusks and or ribs. Where did they get those?
I would guess there maybe used to be some kind of swamp mammoth. Maybe they import them.
Maybe the ogres have a highly developed economy.
Thriving imports and exports.
Yes.
And here we are shitting all over their society. Go us. Go Flexgar.
That hole in the ground is how we're gonna sneak in. The front gate is quite sensibly locked.
However, that's for nerds. I hope you do what I think you do.
I hope you burn this city to the ground.
Just gonna finish cleaning up out here, make sure we got everything.
And no bats. The greatest foe yet.
Yeah, bats. They really are still throwing bats at us.
Well, you know,
Wolves.
when
Pack
they
of
throw
wolves.
30 bats at you, that's 30 damage per second, because you'll always take at least one.
Yeah, you fuck these animals up.
Whoops!
Fucking run into that tree. Fuck that tree up.
Fuck the woods.
I hate all living organisms. I'm Flexgar.
When you have a steadfast refusal to use human impressions, things can get a little bit dangerous.
A little bit dicey. But you can see the vampirism adding on as we get into fights like that. Also possible to hit some dudes through the fences.
And in fact, it is possible to kill a lot of ogres before ever even going in there.
Yeah, but that's it's kind of the coward's way. This isn't for us.
This is not the Flexgar way.
So maybe just one more. One more for the road.
Oh, kind of failed at that one.
Just teasing you.
See, I actually would have done that. We'd get to him sooner.
Well, into the